Wants to Be a Millionaire? JM Football Edition. I have Jake Storielli and Dalton Feely going head-to-head to see who can get the closest to $1 million real dollars that I'm giving away for this game. So stay tuned at the end for everybody's biggest, oh my God, I got 100,000, 500, 750. Stay tuned for their true reactions, not clickbait. Yeah, you get 2 lifelines. You know how the game works. I either can slash the answers 50-50 and eliminate 2 guesses right off the board to help you out, or the contestants can call anybody in their contact list. Subscribe to JM Football. I would love if you do that. We're doing some fun things. And let's get to it. Enjoy Jake's Regis impression. I really did.
Welcome back to JM Football. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with me, Reach?
Dalton Feely, do you want to be a millionaire?
I prefer to be a billionaire. How about that?
Which team listed here is one of 4 teams that never appeared in a Super Bowl?
Las Vegas Raiders isn't a trick question because the Oakland Raiders have been to the Raiders franchise.
I'm not going to got you that way.
Right. The Carolina Panthers lost to my Denver Broncos. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Bum bum me, bum bum me. I mean, Fran Tarkenton. Who can forget?
I do know the answer. It's one of my favorite bar trivia questions of which of the 4 teams has never been in. It is the Lions, the Browns, the Texans, and choice B, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Boom.
You would be correct.
Do I get bonus cash for naming the other 3 teams, or is that not how this works?
B, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jake Storielli, that is correct. Which players won the most MVPs in NFL history?
Go.
Well, it's not Drew Brees, as much as I love Drew. Brett Favre. I mean, the legend of Brett Favre doesn't get any better. He's got all those interceptions, but people kind of didn't care. They were just like, Brett Favre's the man. All the QBs at the peak of their powers, I think I'd take Peyton, man. Even over Tom. Peyton could outthink you. I don't know if it's the right answer, but give me D, Peyton Manning.
Penik, I don't know if you did it because of me, because it's my guy. I'm a Colt fan, so I should know this. He won it 5 times. D, Peyton Manning. Final answer. Lock it in. Give it to the sheriff himself. Boom! Let's go.
D, Peyton Manning is correct. It is the correct answer.
Know when you play a Madden game online against someone who, you literally can't stop?
Right.
It's like a professional Madden player. That's what it was like when Peyton was rolling.
Yep. What is the brand name displayed on all NFL footballs?
I know it's not A or D. I want to say it's Wilson, but I don't feel great about that. The ball is most commonly known as the Duke. That's the nickname of it. I know ball, but I don't know the ball. That's the problem.
C, Wilson.
Lock it in.
Locked.
I don't want to be a millionaire. C, Wilson. Finally. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You are correct.
Oh, thank gosh.
That is correct.
Like that? You don't need funny business every time.
What active player leads the NFL in all-pro selections?
So it's somewhat of a longevity thing, which makes it interesting too. And the options are interesting. It's not C. It's not TJ Watt. So then it comes down to Donald, Martin, and Kelsey for me.
You'd like to think Kelsey has an argument, but he also has so much overlap with Gronk that I think that hurts. You love Zach Martin on the O-line. I think he's had a couple injured years, and I think the years don't add up.
I want to say Zach Martin, but Donald's been so good his whole career. That's the only thing. Donald's been too good. He's arguably top 3 pass rusher interior of all time. I'm going to say Aaron Donald, A, final answer.
To one of the most dominant players in the history of the NFL, Aaron Donald. I'm going to lock in A.
Way to not overthink it, because Aaron Donald is correct.
Hey, how good is he, huh?
That is correct.
Thank gosh. I was scared. I was a little scared.
Jake Storielli, congratulations. You now have $3,000.
Yes. It's first safety net.
John Elway was drafted by what team?
Now, he ended up on my Denver Broncos, but one of the best 30 for 30s I can ever recommend. Elway to Marino.
Elway held out, wanted to go play baseball. He didn't want to go to Baltimore, and he got drafted by the Yankees, and he said, "I'm going playing baseball unless you trade me."
The Colts. It's a must-watch. The GM quit.
Jake Story, you are breezing.
I'm a
this.
common ball knower.
What team was he drafted by?
A Colts final answer.
Yes.
My guy.
Would he have been a good or a bad player for the Yankees? He was drafted by the Yankees,
He
right?
would have been okay.
Okay.
He would have been okay.
Which NFL coach listed has the most victories?
Okay, so Dan Reeves, he's known for making the Super Bowl like 3 or 4 times. He never won one. Marty coached for a while. Chuck Noll coached for a while.
Andy Reid's been winning for a while now. My heart leans Andy, but I don't know. So what are my lifeline options?
Call anybody in your contact list, or I can give you 50-50 and
So
eliminate 2 answers.
it's call Dalton or
Well, Dalton already did this, so you cannot call Dalton.
what? That's who I would call.
My lean with Chuck Noll right now is only because the Steelers have had 3 coaches since 1969, I believe the stat is. And I think Noll was there from 69 to 90. But then the counter is with Chuck Noll, the games, there wasn't as many games in a season. So that kind of scares me too. So I think it's either Andy Reid or Chuck Noll here.
Let's go 50-50. I mean, I've got to guess Andy Reid.
Let's survive in advance, I think. I like Andy Reid. I like Chuck Noll. Hopefully that helps my 50-50 odds. I'm gonna 50-50 here. I'm gonna 50-50. I feel good about it.
Your 50-50 is C or D.
Fuck. Should have gone with my gut. 50-50 is either Andy Reid or Marty Schottenheimer. I should have gone with Big Red. I knew he has over 200 wins. I thought Chuck might have too, but I guess not. Andy Reid, final answer.
Andy Reid is correct.
Damn. Okay. I did burn my 50-50 a little earlier than I wanted to.
Jake Storielli, you continue to not overthink it.
It felt right. I
You
should
are
have just
correct.
went with it.
You are
I
correct.
feel like Chuck Noll, and they played 10 games a year.
Reeves is probably like in the 180 range, and Marty's probably around like 182.
They're all Dan Reeves at 201, Schottenheimer
Oh.
at 205, Knoll at 209.
Oh, wow. I didn't know both those guys got over 2. Okay. Good for them.
Which one of these players has not thrown for a 40-plus TD season in their career?
Now, this is tough because obviously Kurt ran the greatest show on turf, but he also had a fantastic running game, and just scoring wasn't what it was. Matt Ryan has his MVP season, and Matt Stafford's, Matthew, excuse me, he doesn't like being called Matt, according to a friend of mine that's a friend of his. So sorry, Matthew Stafford.
I believe Matt Ryan did in his MVP season. Breeze threw for 5,000 yards. I'm going to also... So did Stafford. I can't really use that logic. You know who definitely has?
Who has?
Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck has.
Oh, you're bringing in your own agenda.
For $10,000, I'm going to say Kurt Warner. B.
I'm going to go balls to the wall here, Penik. I shouldn't have used the lifeline before, and I used it and I was playing soft.
Right.
Now I'm going to play hard. I don't want to call Steve. I don't want to use my phone right now. I'm going to lean Matt Ryan. D, final answer.
That is correct.
Yes! Let's
It
go!
is Matt Ryan. Jake, your run has ended.
Matty Ice got an MVP without 40 touchdowns.
38 that year. Little evil by me. 38
It's
that
all right.
year.
It's for 10 grand.
Thank you,
All right.
Jake.
Thank me, Jake.
What baseball team did Deion Sanders not play for? Rangers, Yankees, Reds, Braves. Actually, I feel pretty good about this. I know it's not the Yankees and Braves, and I'm pretty sure he played for the Reds. I think it's A, Rangers, final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah, all right. I know balls. I know multiple balls. Baseball, football, not the actual football, but the football. Here we go.
Ready for another baseball-themed question?
What team did Kyler Murray get drafted to in the first round of the 2018 MLB draft? Astros, A's, Reds, or Braves? We're flying through it. He was, like, I believe, the 9th overall pick in this draft. He went to the Oakland A's, poverty franchise. Sorry, Oakland fans, if you're watching. Soon to be Las Vegas A's. Final answer. Boom.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Dalton Feely, congratulations. You now have $30,000.
Woo!
And now on to the $50,000 question.
Let's
You
do
still
it.
have a lifeline to call whoever you want in your contact list if you so need it.
Okay. Who was the last player to win back-to-back Super Bowl MVPs? Tom Brady, Terry Bradshaw, John Elway, or Jerry Rice? It's a surprising one because you think it's like a guy like a Rice or an Elway, but it's not because, you know, Terrell Davis has won one. I believe Mike Anderson won one. So it's down to the TBs. And which TB is the better quarterback? It's Tom Brady. However, I actually think it's Terry Bradshaw. So because Terry Bradshaw, the steel curtain was really good. They won 4 championships. I think it's only Bradshaw and Starr to ever win back-to-back Super Bowl MVPs. So I'm going to lock in Terry Bradshaw, final answer.
Terry Bradshaw is correct.
Bang, bang! Let's go! Yes!
Dalton Feely, congratulations.
Woo-wee!
You now have $50,000.
Money, 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 money! Money! Who is the only player in NFL history during the Super Bowl era to play 18 games in a regular season? Oh! Bradley Chubb, Elijah Moore, Leonard Williams, or Josh Dobbs. Okay. Like, this happened recently. I saw it on Twitter, and I can't remember who it is. It came out, there was something this year and last year. So Leonard Williams did play, I think. He got traded to the Seahawks this year, and I think he played every week. Can't be Elijah Moore, because Elijah Moore got traded this offseason, but for some reason that name stuck out. So it's either A or C. And Josh Dobbs, no, he didn't play 18 games this year because he didn't start, so out. For some reason, I thought I saw it this year, whether it was your Talkin Giants account that tweeted it or somebody else. I thought it was Leonard Williams that played 18 games with the Seattle trade. Do I burn my lifeline? That's the question. Comment below. Final answer. Burn it, not burn it. Up, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to make my choice. Leonard Williams, C. Final answer.
Dalton Feely.
No way, Pop.
You are correct.
Oh! So it was this year that he did it.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I saw something on that on Twitter. Did Bradley Chubb scare me because I thought he did something very similar to that. So good to know that it was Leonard Williams.
Did not get a bye week this past year.
Whew, now the heart's really racing. Wow. What team won the Super Bowl in which Whitney Houston sang the most famous rendition of the national anthem? So Whitney Houston, I believe, sang it in 1992. 1992 was, I believe, during the Bills Super Bowl run. Bills Super Bowl run consists of the Washington, formerly known as the Redskins, Dallas Cowboys, and the New York Giants. If I want to go based off that logic, because I feel like the year was 92, I would say Giants. Denver it could be, San Fran it could be, but you know what? I actually feel pretty darn good about it because I have that rendition of it. She's in the tracksuit. She's singing. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I love it. I think I'm going to do it. Giants, final answer.
Oh, say, can you? That is correct.
Yeah, I felt, man, let's go. And plus, great rendition by you right there. Awesome. Let's go, man. That's pumped. I'm pumped up.
Congratulations, Dalton Feely. You now have
Woo!
$250,000. You are going for $1 million. Do you want to cash out?
No. No, I have a lifeline. I got to play a lifeline. Got to use it. Which player is not part of the trio with an NFL record 6 games of 200-plus rushing yards? Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders, O.J. Simpson. Okay. What stands out to me, 3 of the 4 are part of the I believe 3 of the 4 are part of the 2000 club. Henry, Peterson, and Simpson. I think I'm going to use my lifeline here because I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Let's call Bobby Skinner. Let's see if he answers. Bobby, it's Dalton. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's phone number, Doug.
So we called from Justin's phone because this is pertinent information. I do want to let you know we're playing a trivia game. It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're at the $500,000 question, and I went to the ball expert himself for a question for help. So the question is, which player is not part of the trio with an NFL record 6 games of 200-plus rushing yards in their career? Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders, or O.J. Simpson?
Derrick Henry.
You're leaning Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peterson did it once his rookie year, and I'm assuming he did it again. And I'm guessing OJ versus Henry.
Okay. I was leaning no OJ. I think OJ is in the clear. So you're going with Henry.
I'm gonna say Henry hasn't done it 6 times.
Okay. All right, Bobby. I'm scared. I'm gonna ride with you. I was gonna say Barry. I trust your gut better than mine. We're locking in A, Derrick Henry. Final answer, Justin Penik.
Dalton Feely,
Oh, no.
your instinct was correct. And Bobby Skinner is wrong. Your final answer, Derrick Henry, is unfortunately wrong. And your immaculate run at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has come to an end.
Bobby, thanks for trying to help. It's a good run.
Good run.
I was right. Bobby's wrong. That means I know ball, right? Pythagorean theorem-esque. Bye, guys.